Got gorgeous skin. It's not bad for 61. Look at that lovely lived-in face in that mirror there. 61 years I've had that face. Absolutely marvellous. When you go across there with the eyebrows there, it really turns me on. Oh! I'm liable to pole vault off here when I go. Absolute magic, that look. There's no chance of giving you one later on, is it? I suppose. My public awake, I can hear them all shouting and screaming out there for me.
One of Great Britain's finest comedians, Mr. Bernard Manning!
Sounds a motley fucking crew out there tonight, I think.
How nice! How nice to be with you. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much. How lovely. Never mind one of the best. Never mind one of the best. The best. Fucking shithead. Quick impression, Frank Bruno. Hey. Some fucking champion, him. He's got bad eyes now. He didn't find out till he missed the fucking plate with the sauce. Anyway, Mrs. Nelson Mandela's got 6 years. That's fucking happy, hey. Hey. Hope she only does 5, anyway. Hey. She said, she told the judge, I'll never do it. He said, well, do as much as you can. He must have been a fucking Klansman, that judge, eh? Anyway, the war's over and all that's behind us now, thank goodness. Oh, dear me, all you young fellas won't have to go. That's lovely. You know the difference between an Iraqi woman and a pilchard? One's oily and greasy with fucking big bulging eyes. The other's a fish. Oh, they're ugly bastards, aren't they? Hey, tell you. Oh, them Iraqi women, they're that fucking ugly, they have to get the vibrator pissed. Oh dear, they can't stop us laughing. I once got sacked for laughing. Man, I was driving a fucking hearse at the time. Little lad says to his dad, where do babies come from, Dad? He said, the stork. He said, who fucks the stork? Who's this fucking midget walking about? He does a circus in town, or what? Hi-ho! How are you, son? You make a good burger, you. Your arse is up your footprints out. I'll give you a job later on, serving the fucking drunks under the table. What about your mate there with fucking desert head there? How are you? Been using that wash and go, haven't you? You washed it and it's fucking gone, all right. If your hair gets any further back, you're combing your fucking arse. How are you, love? All right? Look at this little old girl here. When you were in that film, Psycho, sat in the fucking rocking chair. Hey? Ooh, she looks a nasty old bastard her, don't she? Have you seen this one here? How would you like to come home to her with a pound short and your fucking wages? Hey? He looks like the Milky Bar kid, the one with the fucking bins on here. Was your job like that? She's got the same fucking glasses on as you. Never let him stop you laughing. Little lad says to his dad, what we do when my toys dies, Dad? He said, well, we get a cardboard box, some flowers, bury it in the garden, get some of your pals round. Chocolates, minerals, ice cream. He says, can't we fucking kill it now, Dad? What about this little old girl here? How are you, love? All right? I wish you could fucking hear this. It's funny, believe me. Oh, dear me. You don't know what fucking day it is, there. How are you? Was it cold in the ground this morning? Say hello to Roy Orbison when you get back. Tell him we're all thinking about him. All right. She's thinking, fuck off, you fat bastard. I know what she's thinking, don't you worry. Here, while you're down there, do an old soldier a favour, I'll kid, will you? She's thinking to herself, isn't he like Johnny Osmond? A lot of people say that, I can't see it myself. I once come second in a Robert Redford look-alike. Fucking nigger won it. Oh, wow. Well, this fella, I've seen some ugly bastards in club, but you top the fucking bill, you. Ah, Jesus. If you get a fucking ear tonight, there's a chance for all of us, I'll tell you that. Dear me. Anyway, sat with a coloured gentleman there. How are you, my old friend? Whereabouts are you from? Where are you from, sir? Where? Norfolk. Which side of fucking Delhi is that on? Norfolk? Well, it's nice that you've got that far, have they, Norfolk? No. Isn't this better than swinging through the fucking trees, having a night out with nice people? Instead of sat in the fucking tent watching the sheep die and all that fucking bollocks. Oh, them poor people. I don't know. I mean, all them Ethiopians needed was Lenny Henry and his fucking big fat wife going over there showing her what it looks like to eat 6 fucking meals a day. I bet when they looked at him, they thought it was fucking Gulliver. Oh, dear me. Quasimodo's running down the road and all these kids are after him. He said, I haven't got your fucking ball. Quasimodo walked in this pub. He said, Scotch whiskey, please. He said, Bell's all right. He said, mind your own fucking business. Fella dashed in the house, says, come on, love, pack your bags, I won the pools. Come on, he says, pack your bags, I won the pools. She said, what shall I pack? Something light, something heavy, where are we going? He says, just pack them and fuck off. Big gang of fellas running down the road. The fella said, what's up? He said, the lion escaped. Which way did it go? He said, you don't think we're fucking chasing it, do you? Bill and Ben's in bed, and Bill said to Ben, blah, 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 blah. Ben said, swallow it, you mad twat. Anyway, Arsenal won the title last year, eh? Oh, beautiful. Oh. Nice one, that. Oh, no, it's only a game of football. It's only a game of football. I love football, me. It doesn't matter who's playing. I love it. I love it. Tony Adams, he went in the nick and he complained on the... Listen to what I'm fucking telling you. I was like that after my first pint. You'll get used to it. You silly twat. Tony Adams, he went in the nick and he complained on the first day. He wanted the fucking wall moving back 12 yards. One thing about it, I'm not queer. One thing I couldn't be queer, I'll tell you that. I couldn't stand fellas refusing me as well as women. Oh, aye. Nice to have a night out. Looking forward to the summer now. Bit of sunshine on our backs. Bit of good holiday weather, that's all we need. I thought Ken Dodd got a nice holiday last year, didn't you? Hey? Never convict Ken Dodd in Liverpool. You're looking to get a fucking jury together, don't mind. Convict him. I like to go to Liverpool once a year to visit me fucking hubcaps. Oh. A Scouser went for a job on a building site. The foreman said, what would you want to paint that 80-foot chimney? He said, 80-foot fucking brush. Scouser got for a prostitute. She said, would you like a blowjob? He said, will it affect me dole money? I went to Anfield the other week. Little scouser come up. He says, "Can I mind your car, mister?" I says, "No." And there's a fucking Rottweiler in the back of there. Oh, he said, "It'll put fucking fires out, can it?" The doorman was worse than the kid, about 80-odd years of age. What a nasty old bastard. Straight through, he said, "Enjoy the game." Zeb goes behind me. What a fucking nose he's got on him. No wonder he won all them races. He's got a fucking yard start in any other country. He said, "Not in here, not in this gate here, right round the other side of the park. Not in this gate here." He says, "I'm Zeb Cole." He says, "Well, it won't take you fucking long then, will it?" Irish fellow went for a job on a building site. He said, "What's your name?" He says, "Paddy Mulligan." He says, "How do you spell it?" He says, "Stick the job up your arse." What about the Irish fellow went to a Ku Klux Klan fancy dress ball as Al Jolson? Fucking unbelievable. Two Irish fellas talking once. I didn't get that job as a lollipop man because I've only got one eye. He said, "The lousy country could have put you on a fucking one-way street," he said. Irish family sat watching television. The old fella said, "Bridget, Bridget, Bridget, close your legs. The KIDS can see your cunt." I hope Mrs. Whitehouse gets this video anyway. Somebody'll have to explain what a cunt is. I bet she's never seen a prick. Not unless she watched that Arthur Scargill on the television the other night. Oh, aye. Irish fellow bought a watch. He said he won't lose a second in 25 years. Very expensive watch. All the family sat watching television. News at 10 come up. Bum, 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 bum. Right on the clock. 25 past 5. His son sat there. He said, "Have you been fucking about with that television set?" Twat. Never let him stop you laughing. There's one thing about us English, we can laugh, can't we? Hey, we've got a great sense of humour, we have, you know. It's the greatest country in the world, there's no doubt about it. They all want to fucking come here, don't they? Where are you from, son? Where are you from? You look a bit foreign to me. There's a bit of Italian in you. There's a bit of Italian in you. Greek. Ooh, that's fucking worse. Don't be smashing any fucking plates in here tonight, you know. It's nice to have you with us anyway. Will you be going home shortly? Or you're not stopping for good, are you? I think there's a bit of fucking packy in you, son. Your father must have stopped over at fucking Bangladesh or somewhere there. Hey? Looks a bit Italian to me, that lying bastard. Their flag should be a white cross on a white background. Is that your girlfriend here? Wife? Ooh, you dropped the right fucking bollock there, didn't you? What's it now? Well, everybody's got a cross to bear, son, and that's yours. I bet she looks all right after about 25 pints, though, eh? A face like a fucking blistered piss pot. You will not remember piss pots, will you, son? Very happy days they were, I'll tell you that. You didn't know they was full till your thumb got warm at the top. They were the happy days, the 30s. We had now, but we was all happy. They tell you today, don't eat this, don't eat that, that's bad for you, that's bad for you. We ate any fucking thing in the 30s. Oxtails, sheep's heads, didn't affect us. Fish fingers, didn't know fish had fucking fingers, did you? There's two cows talking in a field. One said, "What do you think about the mad cow disease?" The other one said, "Don't affect me, I'm a fucking duck." eh? Are you enjoying yourself, son? What a lovely atmosphere in here tonight, eh? Eh? When white people get together, we're going to enjoy ourselves, can't we? I think we'll have a lynching about 12:30 with that cunt over there. I've got a rope in the car, don't worry about that. Always carry a spare rope. South Africa's the place, even the licorice sauce is separate bags over there, you know. They won't be fucked about, them South Africans. There's 2 South Africans walking through the jungle. There's a lion there licking another lion's arse. He said, that's a bit unusual. He said, no, it's just a nigger. He's trying to get the fucking taste out of his mouth. Oh, they bastards. They're not like us, tolerant. What about the kind white South African went up to this nigger with 2 tires burning round his neck? He says, for fuck's sake, take one off, he said. Never mix cross plies with radial. That's what it's all about, a good laugh and living your life as you want to. If you like a smoke, have a smoke. If you like a drink, have a drink. If you like chips, have chips. If you like bread, have bread. Take no fucking notice, these specialists. Have you in bed for 7 o'clock. Drink and drive if you want. There's nothing worse than having a smash if you're fucking stone cold sober. The copper says, all the back ends hanging off. And I don't give a fuck what. When the police pull you up, you know, they must caution you. Remember that, they must caution. They'll say to you, you're not obliged to say anything, but anything you do say will be taken down and used in evidence. Your next sentence must be, please don't hit me again, officer. You're curing cancer now, be a back number cancer shortly. It's age you've got to worry about. I'm sorry for the young uns, must be a fucking pleasure to get VD these days. Woman went to the vicar. She said, Vicar, I must tell you, I lost my temper this morning. I called the man a fucking bastard this morning. My God, he said, there's no justification for that. She said, well, he put his hands on my breasts. He said, you mean like this? I've not forgot, have I? Hey, I've not forgot. She said, yes. He said, there's still no justification for that. She said, well, he give me one. He said, you mean like this when he gets on the job and he's banging away there? She said, yes, and he's given me AIDS. He said, the fucking bastard. I'd love to tell that on Stars on Sunday, you know. Nice religious story like that. They won't let you know. You know, my ambition is to go live on the Antique Roadshow and say to some old woman, you know that's worth? Fuck all. Not a fucking carrot. That live on Sunday nights up, wouldn't it? Better listen to that screeching bastard, Harry Seacombe. Whoever told that man he could fucking sing, I don't know. 40 fucking years he's been singing like that. You ever see him on the highway, I'll knock the cunt down, I'll tell you that. You want to stop singing in Wales and get some fucking coal up. You can all sing when you got fuck all to do all day, can't you? Lies a fag up, son. Get any Greek? Have you got any Greek fags? Well, give us one of our own. All right, then. I'm not proud. Foreign bastard. Give us a light. I'm not Paul Daniels, you know. What the fucking hell is that? The wife, eh? Fucking hell. You've got a fucking good sense of humour, you haven't. You foreigners come over here, get all the fucking best girls. Oh, I'm enjoying this, and the company tonight is absolutely marvellous. Really is, really is. Enjoying myself. Lovely. Ever see any Chinese in my audience, you know? Them fucking chinks give me the elbow. Ever see a chink? And I go in their chip shops. They think you're fucking deaf. What do you want? Fish and shit! I'll have the fish and keep the shit, me old pal. Nothing else? Do you want a fucking tray? Do you want a fucking tray? He said, you what? He said, a forking tray. You want a forking tray? I said, you'll get a fucking crack the way you're going on. You slant-eyed, yellow-faced bastard. Never stuck for a word, you see. English fella lived next door. This pack, he had a goose. He laid egg in his garden. He went round. He said, I've come for me goose egg. He said, me goose, he's laid egg. He said, oh, no. No, the egg belongs to me, he said. The egg is on my land, the egg belongs to me. That is Indian law. He says, give us that fucking egg. He said, I'm telling you, the egg is on my land, the egg belongs to me. That is Indian law. We'll never mind Indian law, we'll have English law just for a fucking change. I kick you in the bollocks, you kick me in the bollocks. The one that gives up first owns the egg. As long as that's the law, he said. Oh, and he gave me a right kick in the bollocks. He said, oh, fucking hell, he said. Oh, that fucking smart start, he said. But it's my turn now. He says, keep the fucking egg. Teacher in school says, good morning, children. They all says, good morning, teacher. One says, here's a pencil. I said, you don't speak like that. I said, there's nouns and pronouns and verbs. Sheila has no pencil. Terence has no pencil. I have no pencils. They have no pencils. We have no pencils. He said, who's got all the fucking pencils? She says, can any pupil tell me who said, give us the tools and we'll finish the job? A great English statesman. And this little coon got up. He said, Winston Churchill, 1941. So that's very good indeed. And a voice at the back of the class said, send the black bastard home. And who said that? Enoch Powell, 1968. When she's writing on a blackboard in a micro mini skirt, she reached up like that. One of the kids went, dropped the chalk, bent down to pick it up. One of the kids went, do-do-do-do-do-do. She said, stand up, the boy with the horn. And all the fucking class stood up. Okay, look at that, a clean handkerchief. I must have the wrong fucking trousers on here. That's me mother, that, you know, since her wife died and back with my little old mum, you'd love her. 90-odd years of age, I come out tonight. I said, I'll see you later if I don't get a fuck. She said, I'll see you later. That fills you full of fucking confidence, that does, you know. I was fucking a bird the other week, 36 stone. I was burning my arse on the electric light bulb. She says, you're magic. I said, don't turn that fucking light off, whatever you do. I was in bed with the bird last night. I said, am I the first fella you slept with? She said, you will be if you got to fucking sleep. Fella went to this brothel. He said, I've only got a tenner. She said, there's nothing here for a tenner, son, not unless you have the penguin. He said, what's that? She said, got room number 7. But dolly bird, really delicious. He said, I've come for the penguin. I've only got a tenner. She said, give us a tenner. Oh, he said, what's this fucking penguin bit, love? She said, oh, I don't tell you, it's more than my job's worth. He unzips his flies, drops his kets round his ankles and his underpants, walked away, music started up, and she stripped off slowly. Ooh, and he got a right fucking stalker. And she walked back, she got hold of it, she went like that. With a song in my heart, I behold your adorable thing. And he's just about to shoot, and she walked away. He said, where the fucking hell are you going? Hey, not bad. 20 stone, like a drink, like a smoke, like a fuck. I do a lot of drinking and fucking smoking, I'll tell you that. But not bad for 61, look at that. Sammy Davis wish he could fucking do that, I'll tell you. Oh, there's a lot of bluffers in this game, I'll tell you. Rolf Harris, what the fucking hell can that man do? My mother thinks he's a painter and decorator. Tie me kangaroo down, what's all that about, the dirty bastards? What's all that about, tying kangaroos down? 2 little boys, what the fucking hell's going on? Hey? The world's gone mad. Little lad fucking his sister says, you're a better fuck than my mum. She says, I know, my dad said. What chance have you got today? What about the Jewish pervert? Says this little girl. You're not going to eat all them fucking sweets, are you? Well, we got rid of the poll tax and all. If you was worried about that poll tax, think about the poor fucking Waltons. Hey? Must be 60 people live in that house. There's more every week. Mrs. Thatcher's gone, but who'd you replace her with? Neil Kinnock. Says, I'll be Prime Minister one day, and one fucking day will be enough of that cunt, I'll tell you. Arthur Scargill, he went for a circumcision operation. The surgeon said, I can't operate on this man. He said, there's no end to this prick. Hey? He'll never suffer with piles. God made him a perfect arsehole, that fella. How can you call a coal strike on the hottest fucking summer for 100 years? They couldn't fucking give it away, never mind sell it. He said, give the old age pensioners a surplus coal of about 25 million ton each. What a year that was. You remember that year? Sid Vicious died. How I got over that, I'll never fucking know. They couldn't bury him. The fucking dustmen men were on strike at the time. There was an Irish punk rocker took a pin out of his nose. His fucking head blew up. Johnny Rotten's just teamed up with Ronnie Barkin. In future, it's going to be good night from me and fuck off from him. The inspector going round one of these asylums, and the fellow stood up in bed like that. He said, who are you supposed to be? He said, supposed to be, you cunt, he said. I'm Napoleon. He said, who told you that? He says, God. And the fellow in the next bed said, I never told you no such fucking thing. Well, the fellow sat up in bed like that. Boom, 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 boom. He said, what are you doing? He says, driving me Maserati. He said, you've got no car. And the fellow in the next bed said, no, you shouldn't have fucking told him that. I get £7 a week for washing that, he said. Lester Pigger's back. God bless him. He should give him his knighthood back, you know. Good lad, Lester. Did a lot for racing, that lad. Lord Derby years ago said to Lester Pigger, if this horse doesn't win today, it's on the fucking milk in the morning. He said, I'm sick of ploughing money to this horse. It doesn't win today, it's on the milk. Lester Pigger, finest jockey ever lived, that boy, no doubt about that. Last furlong, out comes a stick. On the shoulders, on the arse, on the shoulders, on the arse. He's knocking fuck out of this horse. Going backwards, on the shoulders, on the arse, right on the bollocks. The horse pulled up, he said, turn it in. Turn it in with that fucking whip, will you? I've got to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Irish fellow went to the optician. I broke my glasses, sir. He said, it's Friday night. I can't know much about it now, so he boarded them up one Monday morning. There's a dog pissing up against the wall with its 4 paws like that, and the fellow said, never seen out like that before. He said, it's always pissed like that, he said. Ever since the fucking wall fell on it. There's a dog fucking this fella's leg. And he went, fuck off. And it was a Doberman. Oh, right nasty bastard. He said, well, hurry up then. Fella up in court, the judge says, you're charged with battering your wife to death with a hammer. And a voice at the back of the court says, you fucking shithouse. And it all went quiet, you know. He says, you're also charged with battering your daughter to death with a hammer. And a voice at the back of the court says, you lousy bastard. The judge said, well, this can't go on. He says, come here. Now, he said, I can understand you've been a bit upset about this case, but any more outbursts like this, I shall charge you with contempt. And what's the idea? He said, well, I live next door to this bastard for over 20 years, he said. Every time I asked to borrow a hammer, he said, he ain't fucking got it. Fella up in court for stealing an overcoat. The judge says, wasn't you up before me 4 years ago for stealing an overcoat? He says, well, how long do you think a fucking overcoat lasts? He said, have you anything to say before I pronounce sentence? He said, fuck off. The judge says to his solicitor, what did he just say then? He said, fuck all, Your Honour. He said, I'm sure I saw his lips move. Fellow walked in the pub with a crocodile. The landlord said, get it out. He said, it does tricks. He says, tricks, you balmy bastard. Get that crocodile out of here, and now, move with the crocodile. He says, you're going to have a thrombosis the way you're going on. He says, calm down. He says, you've not seen the trick yet. What's this? Opens the crocodile's mouth like that. Put his prig in his mouth like that. Got a bit of wood out of his back pocket. And bang! Across the head. The crocodile went. Fucking hell, he said, you've got some bottle to out like that. He said, I told it was good. He said, all that fucking screaming and shouting. Anybody in this pub like to try it for 50 quid? This little old woman says, I'll try it. She said, but don't hit me on the fucking head as I hit that crocodile. So don't worry. That is the main thing. He's off again there. Hurry up, wait for fucking Snow White and the other 6. I'll get you on the way back, pal. Don't you fucking worry about that. Probably the longest piss you've ever had, I'll tell you that. You little shithouse. Where's Teddy Waite? There's only me asking about that poor bastard, Teddy Waite. If you're running around his cell now trying to catch a beetle or a rat for his supper, I'm going home to steak pudding and chips. You've had a big nosh. Anyway, fuck him. He should stop at home and mind his own fucking business. I bet he won't go again in a hurry. Hey? The Archbishop of Canterbury. Would you like to go over to... Oh, fuck off, he'll say. Send some other cunt. You wouldn't know, wouldn't you? It's all right sending other people in as long as you're not fucking going. All right. Do-gooders, they call them. Do-gooders. The fucking world's full of do-gooders. I had a mate like that at school, always busy. What a nosy twat he was. He went to Africa to help the hungry, and they fucking ate him. What kind of tricks are them? You see, priorities are all wrong. We've got kids getting knocked about today, old people getting mugged and raped, and all the Duke of Edinburgh is worried about. There's only 1,000 pandas left in the world. Who gives a fuck about pandas? Won't worry me if I've never seen a fucking panda. Fucking man, he's up to now. Even a panda won't fuck a panda. That's why there's no fucking pandas. That's easy enough to work out, isn't it? Oh, it's unbelievable. How are you, boys? I'm not saying much to the big fella. Looks a big nasty bastard to begin. Hey, if you say it's Thursday, it's fucking Thursday as far as I'm concerned. He's a laughing. Have a look if he's laughing, son. Have a look at the big... You Greek bastard. Have a look at him. He's fucking laughing over there. He was nice, that Archbishop of Macarius. Remember him? Years ago. Is he Greek? Was he Greek? Archbishop Macarius. He looked a nasty cunt, he did. Anyway, enough of being nice. Elvis Presley's making a comeback, 3 feet to go. And they've just found Donald Campbell's body. It come through a tap in Huddersfield, so... I'll solve that fucking mystery. Oh, Turn down nice again. You remember that gormless bastard, George Hornby? Okay, now. Fucking money for old clog irons he got, all right. What was the other fella? Who's the other fella? There he is. Got slung out of a nudist camp for poking his nose in people's private affairs. Must be hard to be little like that, son. I bet you've never seen a 12th floor on a fucking block of flats, have you? You can only reach the button for the 4th, can't you? You know. Nice to have you with us anyway. We're all enjoying ourselves. I love the atmosphere, and I'll have another cigarette if you don't mind, young man. Thank you. I'll stop you having cans. I'll have it for you. You're going to die of something, son. You haven't got a real one, so I can fly around the fucking room any minute, have you? Hey, baby. There was no drugs in my day. It was fucking bugs in our day. Everybody had bugs in them days. Told the landlord, he said, pull your bed away from the wall. We said, we've done that. They fucking pull it back. He said, throw petrol on, and we did. They come out on fucking motorbikes. Oh, there were hard days in the old days. Your mums and dads, all you young ones, they've all gone through it, you know. You look back, they've put the life on the line for you lot. They really have. Nothing like that today, thank goodness. Everybody's... She's thinking of me in my underpants. She's a big in her there, isn't she? I bet you flattened a bit of grass in your time, you have. I bet she's seen more ceilings than Michelangelo, this big in her. We'd have lovely babies, me and you, you know that. Little fat kids running down the house. Me chasing you and them chasing me. Watching. I could get you like a little wheelbarrow going around the house. It'd make the kids laugh, wouldn't it? Hey? Where you from, my love? Where? Isley. Is it nice there? Oh, very posh, is it, Avery? Sounds very posh, anyway. Even the fire station's extra, is it? Hey? You ring the fire station, they say, who recommend... You ring the fire station, they say, who recommended us? Very posh. Anyway, lovely to have you with us. There's no chance of giving you one later on as your life. Just think it over, you know. Just get in the back of the van about 11:30. They can't stop us laughing. That's what it's all about. Unlucky people, steer clear of them. What makes her laugh? Open grave. Fucking hell. You're 80 now, Girdles. Only got 5 minutes to go, you know. Smile, you miserable old bastard. Smile. You get on the buses for fuck all. What do you want? It looks like a fucking humbug walking about in there. You're supposed to set them deck chairs back when you finish with them, son. You know why men were put on this earth, young man? Because vibrators can't mow lawn. You learn something new every day of your life. You know why pubic hairs are curly? Because if they were straight, they poke your fucking eyes out. You know why seagulls have wings? To beat the fucking gypsies to the tip. You're learning all the time. You're learning all the time. What goes in and out every time the doorbell rings? You don't know, do you? Salman Rushdie's fucking arsehole. It's all knowledge in case you ever go on 15-1 on the telly. Fellow watching his daughter's bedroom. She's messing about there with a vibrator. He said, what's the idea? She said, that's been my husband for the last 4 years. Next morning, she walks in his bedroom. He's got the vibrator up his arse and a pint of beer in his hand. She said, what are you doing? He said, having a drink with the son-in-law. Unlucky people, steer clear of them. Fellow with no arms and no legs swimming the channel got cramp in his ears. But the unluckiest man in this world, he was drowning at sea and this boat picked him up. It was the Titanic. Just got washed and shaved and fucking down again he went. What an unlucky bastard, eh? What about the fella bought a packet of After Eight mints and fucking died at 7:30? Laughter, you can't beat it. Laughter, you can't beat it. Don't worry. Don't worry. You ever get downhearted and depressed? And we all do from time to time, you know. Every family has their problems. Every so often it comes up. And it's fucking murder sometimes. You've got to throw your shoulders back and face it all and remember the words of this very famous man who'd been there. It's easy enough to be pleasant when the world rolls along like a song, but a man's worthwhile if he can smile when everything's going fucking wrong. Adolf Hitler, 1945. Sick to fucking death he was. He sat in that bunker, he turned around to Goebbels, he says, I think we fucking blew it, he said. There's two Jews walking through Glasgow and a big gang of these skinheads come walking towards him. He said, look at these bastards here, Morris, we're going to get mugged here. He said, I think we are. I said, I'm fucking sure we are. Anyways, here's that 600 quid I owe you. Two Jews talking. One said, what would you do if you won the pool time? He said, I won £1 million, I'd give you half, you're my best friend. He said, what about if you had 2 houses? If I had 2 houses, I'd give you a house, you're my friend. He said, what about if you had 2 cars? If I had 2 cars, I'd give you a car. He said, what about if you had 2 chickens? He says, now, fuck off, you know I've got 2 chickens. The best Jewish gag ever. Because with Jewish humour, you know, you get the punchline right at the very last second. This one's a fucking masterpiece. Little Jewish fellow in the synagogue praying, Lord, he says, help me, please. You're a Jew, I'm a Jew, help me. I don't know which way to fucking turn, he said. I'm up to my neck in debt, he said. I owe every bastard. Please, Lord, let me win the sweepstake. I've got to win that sweepstake, Lord. Everybody gets paid if I win the sweepstake. A week went past. Fuck off. He's there again next Saturday morning. Lord, he says, are you fucking listening to me? Please, I've got to win the sweepstake, Lord. Let me win the sweepstake, please. Another week went past. Not a fucking light. He's there again next Saturday morning. He's on his knees now. Get a Jew on his knees, you can black fucking sawdust. Lord, he says, help me, please, you lousy bastard. Let me win the fucking sweepstake. Fuck's sake, he said. Come here 3 times now, he said. I've got to win that fucking sweepstake, he says. Please. And the clouds parted. And a voice said, Amy, meet me halfway. Buy a fucking ticket. Fellow walked in a chemist's shop. He said, have you got a Durex that big? He said, that'd only fit a mouse. He said, I know, the fucking house is overrun with them. Woman walked in, she said, I'd like a vibrator, please. He says, what colour do you want? White, cream, green, blue, black? She said, give us that tartan one there. He said, you can't have that, that's my fucking thermos flask. Right, boys, let's have Taking a Chance on Love, key of C. Here we go. Here I go again. I hear the trumpets blow again. Putting on a show again. Taking a chance on love. Here I slide again. About to take that ride again. And I'm starry-eyed again. Taking a chance on love. I walk around with a horseshoe. In clover I ride. Brother Rabbit, of course you better kiss your foot goodbye. On the ball again. I'm riding for a fall again. Gonna give my all again. Taking a chance on love. Here trumpets blow again, and I'm all aglow again, taking a chance on love. Here I slide again, about to take that ride again, and I'm starry-eyed again, taking a chance on love. I walk around with a horseshoe, in clover I ride. Brother Rabbit, of course you better kiss your foot goodbye. On the ball again, I'm riding for a fall again, gonna give my all again, taking a chance on love, taking a chance on love, on love. Good night, everybody. Thank you.